fact that the dust travels all the way here from Africa and affects us so heavily is absolutely crazy because the distance between Barbados and Africa is vast.
Well, it's pretty hard to manage since, it's in the atmosphere, but definitely we've been taking medication like, antihistamines, Claritin, that sort of thing. Yeah, just basically that's what we can do.
Boy, and you can clearly see the Saharan dust in the air. Welcome back to Texas Weather Live. Those were folks in Barbados commenting about it. This is a very common phenomenon that we witness each and every year as Saharan dust is blown off the African continent and blows thousands of miles across the Atlantic basin. Of course, first stop in that generally is down here in the Caribbean islands, and then that dust plume continues to march northwest from there across the Gulf of Mexico and makes its way across much of the United States as well, especially the southern U.S., the Gulf Coast region from Texas, Louisiana, all the way to Florida. So let's go ahead and we'll look at an animation here of our Saharan dust forecast. Well, I guess we're not. There's going to be a little bit of it visible here in our skies over the coming days. Here's the problem, though. We've got extensive cloud cover, and it's going to be hard to see it anyways. A couple things to point out, though, about Saharan dust. It tends to suppress tropical activity. It really does interfere with the development of storms, at least when they're out across the Atlantic basin. Now, what we're watching at this point in time are a couple of systems, one that's just east of Florida that has a very low chance of becoming something tropical. By the way, we are into hurricane season now. That kicks off the 1st of June every year. So that's one system that we'll watch. It's not going to impact us here in North Texas. Neither is this one, but the Pacific season is already off to a pretty fast start. This one, if it were to develop, would be the second named storm of the season, and it's given a 70% chance of development. By the way, the upcoming hurricane season is forecast to be more active than usual, so that's something that we'll keep a close eye on.